I don't know how I'm supposed to express myself because it is literally so scary. It is literally giving baby girl, like, what aren't you seeing? What red flags are you really, really not seeing? So, anyway, guys, let's spill the tea. This is where I get to spill the tea. I am the queen of the tea, and this is where I get to talk about literally everything in Big Brother's house. This is where I get to spill the tea. So, guys, let's spill the tea. So, yesterday, after this eviction show, literally, okay, let's first talk about during the eviction when Ebuka asked Jayson Day about his situation with Sultana, and Jayson Day talking about, oh, there is nothing much, he's not seeing anything further, like anything going ahead, literally. I asked myself, just like for those who watched my previous video, I asked myself, what is literally Sultana waiting for? But then when I watched this conversation, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've watched this conversation for more than 3 times because I was trying to ask myself what game Sultana is playing. Even when I saw all this, I was still asking myself, what game is Sultana playing? Because literally, let's go to the conversation Sultana held with Jayson J, where Sultana was so vulnerable about herself. Where she talked about, she was married once. She was married at 15 years. And guys, mentioning that, let's not forget, people from the north, that side, normally get married so fast, just like Big Sis had explained to us everything. So when she talked about, she was forced into marriage at 15 years, I was like, okay, I see. Then she went ahead to say, she's, she was married at 15 years and she knew nothing. It was not her own will, but then it happened. And she has 2 beautiful daughters out of that marriage. But she's a divorcee, let's not forget that. And she literally went through a lot in that, marriage, after when she decided to leave the marriage. Inside my heart, I was like, okay, even after you've gone through all this, you still accept Jayson J to do something like that, and you're okay with it. It is literally giving me, whatever you do, whatever Jayson is doing is just literally a small portion of what she has gone through. Like, it will never hurt her at any one point. That is literally what it is giving me. It is giving me, I've seen more shit than you're playing. It is giving me, Sultana has seen literally a lot than what Jayson is doing. So that Jayson is doing is literally some piece, like the smallest thing she can do. And she talked about, she's married, like she has 2 kids, and she also went ahead to name the names of the kids, and she's staying with her kids. She decided to move away with her kids, and she's literally active in the lives of her kids. And I was super proud for her. I was super proud about that. And I'm happy to know that, she's able to have that, that bond with the kids and bringing up the kids so nicely. It was so nice, literally. She was so vulnerable. But then the question still took me back to, okay, if you managed all this, the strong woman you are, I wanted to give her her flowers, but then literally seeing the way Jayson J treats her in that house, like it gave me something like she knows literally what is going on. She knows everything, and she feels like, she's in a game, and all this is the smallest portion. Like it is literally not something that would hurt her because she has literally gone through a lot in her previous marriage. So whatever Jayson is doing, like, it feels like she has seen it before, so it is not something new, and it is not something she could like literally rely, like try to fight or like. And I was like, girl, at least if it has happened once, or if it has ever happened, at least you should have, like that sense, like she should have been so sensitive to read the room, like to like, okay, I don't see what this is thinking me. I would literally prefer something better. Inside me, I was thinking, okay, girl, after all this you've gone through, you still allow Jayson J to play this game with you. Because let's not forget, Jayson J said, he doesn't say, it is just friendship, getting to know each other. It is not heading anywhere. And it is the way Jayson J rushed to answer. Like, he did not even think about it twice, not even for a minute. He just answered immediately. And I was like, Sultana, girl, what are you even trying to do? At some point, it also gave me something like, since, it also gave me some point of Sultana. Like, since Jayson decided to do all that, let me also show him that I'm not interested in him. I was even once married, so I'm not so desperate for a relationship. Is it what it was giving? Yeah. for Sultana's side. Okay, if I'm to try to at least side with Sultana, it is giving Jayson. Let me tell you this. I've been there. So I'm not so naive for a relationship. I'm okay wherever I am. Literally, I'm okay with being used. Because it wasn't making sense to me. For someone who has gone through all that, expect this person to be firm, this person to be clear about boundaries, this person to at least, like, be sensitive, like, for anything that would have her caught up. Like, it was giving, girl, she has seen it all and she's not scared about anything because she has literally gone through everything, and right now it is just some small paper that she can just watch and let go. Anyway, we don't know whatever strategy she's playing, but then I really feel like she should change the strategy. But then if she feels like the strategy will keep her in the house, then well and good. Whatever she brings, we shall watch. Anyway, guys, let's also talk about Sultana losing her head of house position to Faith. Yes, I'm happy for Faith having to win this head of house. But at the same time, let's not forget, Faith already had the immunity, him being, the most influential person of the week. But then all these titles coming the same week. And according to the way I've seen these people vote, this most influential person, they do not repeat the same person. Looks like they're voting one by one and they're not coming back. I really felt like, yes, I'm happy for him, but then I really wanted it to come maybe the next week, because he already had the immunity of being the most influential person of the week. So I never wanted him to be the head of house. I wanted it to come maybe, in the coming weeks. But then anyway, I'm super excited for him. His mama. But then the way this mama is treating this housemates already, it is giving Pele, for those who remember Pele. It is giving Pele the second. It is giving the young version of Pele. Because first of all, he talked about, when he was addressing the housemates, he talked about, in the morning, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to follow up everybody. Like, I'm going to bring the batteries in the arena, like literally puts them there. So he expects everybody to come and change their batteries. He's not going to look for anyone. And I'm like, now, what are most of these housemates going to do? Because some of them are used to, the head of house following them up, like going to them for them to change batteries. But then Faith, it is going to be back and forth with these housemates literally this week. Because, what is this? You're just going to put them there, and you're going to also have to say, he's sure most of these housemates are here to be seen, they're here to be heard. So if they don't come for this, they're not going to be heard, they're not going to be seen. Literally, they will be wasting their time in Big Brother's house. I'm like, now, hey, my God, hey. Faith. By the time this week comes to an end, these housemates who want Faith to be out of this house literally immediately. Because, Faith, it is giving commanding. It is, like literally, even when he's one of my best housemates, I'll call out anything if he does it. Because it is a game, but then you should also remember, like, these are people inside here. These are housemates. So at some point, you need to do whatever you're supposed to do. Treat them right. Because you don't know. This is a game that would literally end. And you people still go outside there. Even when he said he doesn't need these people or he's not going to see these people. But then, life is so... Anyway, it is a game. Thanks for watching. I love you so much. See you in my next video.